Yediskinana is signaling for me to do something, and as it is Mother's Day, yes dear, we will do this. There is so much that we're celebrating today, it's hard to come up with the words. So we are celebrating Mother's Day, and all mothers and grandmothers and women who have given of themselves to raise up new life and to nurture new life. We're also celebrating, we have this wonderful talent show that Yediskinana and the events committee and the Women's Guild have been putting together, celebrating the talents that God has given each of us in this community that we share back with each other and with God. And then finally, we're celebrating the life and the dedication of Louise Yardumian, of Haig Yardumian. And I was wondering how this all comes together, but I think it's really very simple. It's simple because Louise is an excellent example of both a mother and a grandmother and a talent, and how you use it and how you do that. Let's start with mother. Louise could be my mother because her kids are the same age, and because I believe that the first Balarak ever led in the state of Florida was in the year that I was born, 1974. Is that correct? So Louise and Haig go back. They go back a long time in their service for the church. And like a mother to the Armenian church in Florida and to this community, it was years and years of nurturing, of struggle, behind the scenes. First to come and last to leave, still that way now. Sometimes thankless. Mother, father out here, sometimes often thankless. You do good deeds and they're not understood, right away. But you stick with it and your long obedience in the same direction, and you have wonderful kids and wonderful grandkids. Grandkids as well, because not only are Haig and Louise like grandparents to my children and many of yours in their open-heartedness and their love, but grandparents is important to say because Haig and Louise are moving exclusively or mostly so that they can be grandparents to their grandchildren. In this world we live in where everyone lives apart from each other, Haig and Louise know it's important that they share what they've shared with us in this community to their own in Arizona. And so we have to be happy and grateful for that. Talent. I don't know of a more talented person. Music, organ, singing at the same time, oboe. Yep, she plays the oboe as well. Flower arrangement, parish council, just being a caring person who ministers to those who are in need. Louise has done all of those things. And there's a lot of talented people in the world, so that's not as extraordinary. What's extraordinary is what you do with your talents. And do you keep them for yourself and use them for your own aggrandizement, or do you give them back to others and to the church? That's where it gets really important. And she's been such an example to us in giving back all of those talents and passing them down to a new generation. And so in that way, Haig and Louise aren't leaving because they've instilled, they have flower arrangers who came to her workshop on flower arranging, so the flowers will continue. Yep, many of you are out there. There's people in the choir, there's young people that she taught in junior choir, and so there's a legacy that's left behind. And so in wrapping up my words, and there will be more words, a few words by Leon inside, her brother, and this goes, much of what I said goes to the entire Sarkisian family, which, by the way, is also nicely symbolized, and today the cross on the altar is the cross that their father made for the church. And so this whole family has been talented nurturers of this community. We give you thanks. We can't say thanks enough, but the thanks is apparent just in who we are and the gifts of your sacrifice and the seeds that you've sowed, which have grown in us today, and we're deeply grateful. And so I want to call Louise up for a hug, and I want to call Stepan up for, I'll hug you too, Stepan, if you'd like. But Stepan also has a few words on behalf of the choir and the church.